Welcome to Thursday morning. March something. March, I don't even know. March 12th. It's like 39 degrees, I think. 40 degrees, something like that.
Yeah.
34 degrees according to my watch.
Their sister's still on fire. They're not sure though. Fire's also real.
Fire's going to something.
Schedule for today, please.
Morning, guys. Might be about to get a fire drop already. I was out a little. I got out late tonight. I'm just now getting out. I was trying to get set up on some other platforms, other streaming platforms. But I kind of put that on hold since I'd rather be out right now. Still haven't heard him drop this fire yet. I don't know where it's at. Hopefully it's on the north side. But I hope you guys are having a good Wednesday. I missed last night because of the severe weather. Tuesday. I missed Tuesday night because of the severe weather.
We haven't heard back of what room the sister might be in. It looks like this call for a call from a different location. Call taker's trying to call the sister now.
But yeah, I missed last night because of severe weather, so figured I'd come out tonight to make up for it.
1060, 23rd and wrong.
Why are we not hearing the fire dispatch yet? Should be hearing the fire dispatch. Unless this
44,
is
1015, 2 County, 1 Mountain.
unless this is a place that is not Oklahoma City. Maybe it's like Bell City or something. I don't know. I don't know what division is talking about it. I don't know. They're talking about a house fire somewhere. I don't know where. But I hope you guys are having a good week again. Hope you guys are having a good week.
So you just come to this area and slow it down. Dispatch, you can see it's going too fire. She's saying there's no fire in the house.
No, they're saying there's no fire in the house, so no fire. No fire is dropped.
Am I calling for you to go back in on that address?
No fire. No fire. Did miss a possible robbery before live stream. I heard a little while earlier while I was getting things set up, and then a good rollover in Midtown in like 10th and Harvey, I think. But like I said, I was trying to get some things set up in advance because I might try and do some multi-platform live streaming on the weekends. Probably not all the time. I might start trying to live stream on like Kick and Twitch, maybe. Just to see if we can reach some more people on those platforms. Hopefully we'll get something tonight though. There's been a few things dropped that were nothing too. Like there was a fire at a Wendy's that dropped, but it was nothing. So we'll see. Yeah, I'm not gonna be live all night, but we'll be live probably until about our usual time, 3:30, 4.
Show me 1060 Nora King 336 MOB East Western.
How's it going, Moonman? SC, Mark? Not sure if I'm missing anybody else in the chat yet. McBlaze, Moonman. It's good to see all you guys in here. Yeah, kind of an impromptu live tonight. Impromptu and late, both are true. That's okay. It is still early.
763. Yeah, you can run the cash area north George 819 no touches. Area north George 819 clear on 817 Eastland Road. Subway Alexander, 0 block out of the 40. Several things. That's your cut out if you get what do you need at 5607 South End? So you get it over there or 618, you show me in route to that new address.
Anyone new in the chat, feel free to jump in and say hi. You are watching 405 Live News. We listen to the scanners and chase down all the breaking news here in Oklahoma City overnight. We're typically live Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays. Sometimes that schedule does not always exactly happen.
Okay, just on your 48.
Good morning, T-Des. Hope you're having a good day so far. Good morning. Don't think I've seen you in the chat before, so welcome.
On that ADW, you know that address for them.
Welcome, welcome.
So units back.
See if we can find something. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. There's a possibility that they have turned it off this time of night. Like shortly after dark, I heard the cops. I guess maybe the cops didn't get the memo, and they had a drone up, and they were talking about, yeah, we're sending a drone up to figure out what this big laser is on the north side of downtown. There's Trooper. Hi, Trooper. Actually, it looks like they may have turned it off, because I'm not seeing it right now. Thank you, Brooks. Appreciate it, man. Yes, we'll be safe tonight. I am always safe. Or at least I always try to be safe. Try to be safe. the top of. It is on the top of the. On the top of the art museum down here. Maybe I'm just not seeing it yet. I think it's shut off. Might only be on till like midnight because it was before midnight last time I was down here.
4720 West High 47th Road.
How's it going, Harley?
Black pants, black spring, bro.
Hi, Harley. Hope you're having a good night. Hope you had a good Wednesday. Going into Tuesday now. We're actually gonna pop off the highway right here. Go check something. I heard something go out over here near the OnQ earlier before. Wait, this is like probably 2 hours ago now, so it's more than likely not there anymore. But I heard something go out, and if there's nothing still there, that means it's nothing. Most likely.
116 on traffic, May 23rd.
But if it's still there, that means it is something. And if it's nothing, we can easily jump right back on the highway.
Victor High Henry 496.
But yeah, I don't see that big green laser anymore.
1014.
Engine 34. Respond to burn complaint at 7740 Doors Drive. Timeout 159.
I will say though, that laser reminded me a lot of the one that they used for the OKC Marathon last year. I don't know how many of you guys remember that, but they had a big green laser that was shining the weekend of the marathon from the start-finish line. I don't see no police, so it's probably nothing. Morning logistics. Hope you're having a good morning, or I'll call you 51. 51. 51, 51. Hope you're having a good night, man. Or good morning now. But I don't see no police anymore, so this is probably nothing. Or I just missed it, which is entirely possible too, because it took me so damn long to get my lazy butt off the couch. That is entirely possible too. And probably the more likely scenario is that I just missed it.
42 traffic.
Cause yeah, I don't see no police.
Good.
So.
62.
How's it going, crazy? Crazy uncle. How's it going, Steel?
392.
It is good to see all you guys. Que pasa, hombres?
Okay.
Muy bien, muy bien. Buenos días. Este
Clear on the light. 2200
miércoles.
4627. Insurance confirmed.
Actually jueves. Jueves ahora. Buenos días, ahora. Or mañana. How's it going, crazy uncle, man? It's good to see you, brother.
6854.
Just getting started tonight. I haven't been on very long yet. Only been on maybe 15 minutes. I got out late. I was trying to get a bunch of stuff set up, like for possibility of doing some streaming on future platforms, like expanding to some other platforms. Not moving anywhere. I'm not going anywhere.
3100 submarine.
The YouTube is the platform, but I would also like to stream on other platforms like Twitch and Kick. I'm trying to reach some other people too. Share a little bit of what I do, because I don't really know how many people actually stream news on those platforms, at least in this part of the country. Most of them are LA people. Some people like to watch the Heartland. But we're going to be live for at least a few hours tonight. Probably till about 4. So store. So we'll get at least maybe 3 hours in. Close to 3 hours at least. 2 hours and 45 minutes. Probably actually the shortest live stream I've ever done on this channel. One of the shortest lives. Yeah, it looks like they shut off the laser because I'm not seeing it anymore. Damn, I was hoping to see it. I was hoping to show it to you guys. But yeah, it's on top of the art museum. So if any of you guys come down here tomorrow night, you'll see that giant laser. Like a 10,000 watt laser or whatever. Whatever you measure laser performance in, it's a lot. It's very powerful. It's not your little laser pointer. It's a pretty decent beam. Frickin' laser beams.
116. Can you send me case number MDC, they can cover and start me a record? 116, case number 17784, 17784.
No, it's just a laser. So they have like some kind of exhibit going on right now at the whatever, I can't remember the name of the museum is. I don't know if it's just called the OKC Art Museum. It's the one over here off of 10th and Broadway Extension.
28, I'll be there this house.
But it's just like it's part of some kind of exhibit. I don't know what the exhibit is. But no, I don't think it's a laser, like a weapon laser or anything like that. I think it's just a laser. Freaking laser beam. But it's just like a laser that they shine up in the sky for like show. I can't remember if you're from here or not, Steel, but they did a similar thing for the OKC Marathon. They did kind of a similar thing last year where they had it shining the entire weekend, starting Friday night before the marathon. They had it shining into the sky for the whole weekend at the start and finish of the marathon.
126.
And if you're not familiar with the history of the Oklahoma City Marathon, it's a very, very, very special time of year. Very sacred time of year. Because it is a memorial marathon for the Oklahoma City bombing that happened in 1993. So it's the run to remember. So they do a lot of pretty crazy stuff just to remember people and to memorialize the weekend every year. It's a very busy weekend for a lot of people, but yeah, it's a pretty cool experience. I'm hoping to. Well, I probably need to actually start like exercising and getting in shape. I'm hoping to maybe try and run the 5K this year, but that's like in a month, so I'm probably not going to run the 5K if I haven't actually ran a mile in months.
2401 Southwest 35th Street. Time out 2:06.
I don't know, last year the 5K got rained out, and then they moved it to a day that I was working. 1995, sorry. It was before I was born. I thought it was 93 for some reason. There was something else that happened in 93, I think. Right? I don't know why I said 93. There must have been some other kind of event in 93 or incident that happened in 93. And this thing in front of us is a new sculpture that was dedicated to the city, or dedicated to visit Oklahoma City. The mayor unveiled this thing a few days ago. And I think they unveiled it just in time. He made a big deal out of NCAA basketball or something. I don't know. I don't really follow NCAA basketball, so I don't know what's actually happening here. To tell you the truth, I'm not too in tune with all that stuff. Other than the Thunder, I don't really watch basketball. Even though I came from Dallas where we have the Mavs. But aside from the Thunder, I don't watch. Oh, 93 is First Trade Center. Okay. That's probably why. Because I just watched a Trade Center documentary not too long ago. So that's probably why I thought it was 93. Morning, Camino. Morning, Silent. Hope you guys are having a good day so far. I know it's just getting started, but I hope it's good for you so far. I'll go back by that sculpture thing. Maybe I can park on the side of the road and give you guys a better look. Down here in Bricktown ain't nothing.
21 to engine 21, y'all turn.
Of course, as always, I don't want to stay down here too long though, because I don't want to risk being trapped down here when something drops. It is a chilly night tonight, so there is a good possibility we get something dropped, a fire or something. Hopefully it will kind of warm back up by the end of the weekend, or the beginning of the weekend. Because it's been nice the last few days, like in the 80s and stuff. And when that happens, people are actually out. But when it's cold and like nasty weather, like cold and rainy, nobody really wants to be out in that crap.
Go ahead.
And that usually means we're having a slow ass weekend.
This is just a small burn pit, TV torches in the backyard. The homeowners can extinguish. There's no problem here. It's just very close to having service.
Like if it's a cold weekend, it's probably gonna look like this by bar close, to be honest. Like it's probably gonna look like this Friday and Saturday if it's freaking cold. Probably a few more cars, but yeah. Except next week is actually spring break, so I'm probably gonna actually stream all next week, since next week is spring break. So I'm probably going to stream all week long, because I think it's going to probably end up being crazy. And I think St. Patrick's Day is it this weekend or maybe next Monday or something, I think. I don't know. Again, I'm horrible with dates. As I just said a couple of minutes ago, I'm freaking awful with dates. Is this no parking anytime? Or can I park on Wanda Jackson Way?
Yeah.
Let me see if I can park on no parking taxi zone. Let's go park on Wanda Jackson Way real quick, and I'll go show you guys a sculpture. Is this a tow-away zone? No parking anytime. Yeah. Oh wait. Wait a minute. Taxi zone, 3:30 a.m. Yeah, tow-away zone. Bullshit. We'll just park here for now. It's not that big of a deal. Just not block the fire hydrant. Because there's not even anybody down here. Starting to get in the hundreds next week? Damn. Devon Tower is nice tonight. Alright, we're gonna go walk over there real quick. I'll show you guys this brand new sculpture we just got. We just got this sculpture. So yeah, we'll go look at it. It might be a little bit bumpy since I'm not taking the. I'm not taking the camera and tripod with me, so this is, and I don't have my thing with me either. I don't have my gimbal with me. I gotta clean this lens again, I think. This lens is dirty. How's that? Is that better? It's a little bit streaky still. A little bit streaky. Yeah, sorry for the jitter. Hopefully I don't get towed over there. I don't think I will. Where's downtown? Downtown's pretty tonight. Bricktown. Alright, I gotta hit the button or it's not gonna let me go.
Wait.
That was fast. Trying to get out of bed, didn't sleep well. I'm sorry to hear that, Silent. Sorry to hear that, man. I haven't got a lot of sleep either last week because I've been so damn busy at work.
13, 12.
Hopefully I don't get towed in the 5 minutes we're here. So yeah, this is in Lower Bricktown, like right in front of the Harkins. It's like, there's Dave's Hot Chicken right there. It's out in the thing, like kind of by the canal. Maybe one of these days we'll go walk down the canal. So yeah, this is the new sculpture. This thing's freaking huge. This thing's pretty huge. It's supposed to be interactive, I think. I think it's supposed to be interactive or something. I'm trying to take a picture of it with my other phone. So I don't know what it means by interactive. I saw, that's what the mayor said though in his Facebook post. So we'll see, maybe if I touch it. It does nothing. I don't know, I thought they said it's supposed to be interactive. I guess it's because you can stand on it. What the hell's going on with my phone? Like, I think you can stand on it or something. Maybe if I wave my arm, it does something. No. I don't know. It did change colors. So I don't know. Yeah. This is it. This is huge, though. But I think it's probably just interactive because you can actually, like, walk on it. But it's definitely pretty. But yeah, this is brand new. Like, they just opened it a couple of days ago. It's kind of crazy to hear the birds down here. But yeah, you can walk on this thing. It's pretty cool. But yeah, it's supposed to be interactive. It's kind of trippy. That roof of it's kind of trippy, like with all the mirrors and stuff. But yeah, so that's that. Again, this is, if you live in Oklahoma City, this is in Lower Bricktown. Yeah, I know, right? Down here, let's see what this plaque says. I just noticed that there's a plaque. It's called Cloud Embrace. Hang on. It's called Cloud Embrace. John O'Connell and Creative Machines Steel Paint LED Lighting System dedicated March 2026. Cloud Embrace was inspired by Oklahoma City's incredible skies, which frequently demonstrate how clouds are a canvas for light and color. The ever-changing sky is an apt metaphor for how the OKC community has been shaped over time and continues to evolve. Clouds exist for a brief moment in time, just as experiences do. And then there's a quote from John O'Connell from Creative Machines. In the same way that water molecules gather in the air to form clouds, we hope people will gather around this art piece and make their own through interaction, memories, and photographs. Imagine if it levitated, yeah. But yeah, that's pretty. It's definitely pretty at night. Wow. I'm missing the good shot with my phone right now. Dang it. But yeah, that's pretty. I like the colors on it and stuff. It's really cool. So yeah, that's that. That's the new thing down here. Just thought I'd show you guys. But yeah, the mayor was posting about it, I think either yesterday or the day before. Yeah, again, it's over here by Harkins. If you're from OKC, you know where Harkins is in Lower Bricktown. So, yep. Like right across from Chickasaw Ballpark.
Wait.
Looks like there's at least one bar open tonight.
One side is on the cross.
Not paying attention. No, I was not born here, Chris. I was not born here. I was born in Texas. I'm originally from Texas, but I moved to Oklahoma City a couple of years ago. I'm a transplant from Texas, refugee, transplant, whatever you want to call it. Does look like they've actually refilled the canal now. So they had the canal drain for a couple of weeks while they had the canal drain for a couple of weeks while they were cleaning the water and stuff, or cleaning the canal out. They do it every, I forget when they do it, I think every year, right? Annually. They're gonna tell us that this is a blue bonnet like they try and tell us other was a scissor tail. Man, I like the Skydance Bridge. I love that. That's probably actually my favorite art piece that they've actually spent money on here, and luckily that was all private donations, so our tax dollars didn't go to that. But yeah, that's the canal. If you've never been to Oklahoma City, the canal's pretty. Not quite as big and like vibrant as San Antonio's Riverwalk. San Antonio's Riverwalk's freaking cool. I wish ours was that cool. But yeah, I'm not a UT fan, by the way. I am a Sooners fan. Always been more of an OU fan, except like when I was like really little, I was a Longhorns fan. But as I grew up and grew to dislike how Texas became, I became more of an OU fan. And also, I thought I was going to go to school for meteorology, and they don't offer that course at UT, so I just kind of naturally became a OU fan. So here's Brickopolis. If you've never seen Brickopolis. Riverwalk's really pretty tonight. It's really pretty tonight. Sorry, I'm trying to take pictures. Riverwalk's just really pretty tonight. So there's that side of it. So yeah, there's the other end of it. I think I just heard something about a vehicle pursuit, so we're gonna. We're gonna get back to the car because I think there's about to be a vehicle pursuit somewhere. It is very quiet tonight, Jason. I think we're about to get a pursuit somewhere in Bricktown, actually. So we're going to get ready to go to that area. It's like on the other side of Bricktown, so like a couple of blocks away. So hopefully this guy, they'll get in a chase with him, and we'll get some video of him like pulling out of the parking lot or something.
Yeah, westbound on Reno now.
Oh shit, hang on. It just passed us, I think.
Nora Edwards, or sorry, Nora Young Edwards over here. Going back on the 2016 Mercedes E-Class, black in color.
It just passed us.
They're going to go past the ballpark now.
It just passed us.
Vision 4 on Reno. Headed that way.
They're not in pursuit yet, I don't think. But I have a feeling they're about to be.
Yeah, stand by, they might have lost them.
Engine 25. Respond to assault. At 3009 Southwest 55th Street. Time out. 2:23.
I think PD is in pursuit of this vehicle.
Calling party went northbound. Not seeing them anymore.
Oh shit.
Before it's south on E.
Oops, driving with my headlights off. Let's see what this cop's about to do.
Down on EK. Turn out in the north.
I think it went northbound on EK Gaylord now.
The vehicle description again. 2016 black Mercedes C-Class. That's one used for that registration check.
So I'm hoping we're gonna get this vehicle pursued, at least maybe the start of it on camera.
Alright,
oh shit.
Call whatever you get.
Somebody's cats are blown out because I can smell burned up cats, burned up catalytic converters. Pretty sure I actually see that car. Maybe.
114, this is 4 minutes up. Closing it.
I don't think they're gonna have it. I think they lost it. I think they may have lost the vehicle. I don't think that they have eyes on the vehicle anymore.
47, call 40 on the phone.
Well, at least we had a little bit of fun before this. So yeah, I think they've lost the vehicle. So I don't know where the cops went. I don't even see them anymore. They've dusted me, left me in a cloud of dust. Damn it.
Yes, one more time. I'm driven behind it. Walker.
Oh shit, that's like right here.
Nora Young, Denver 039.
19 quick time that call.
Alright, they're behind it, like just to our west.
50-40, so you got it. That's how it is. We're going to do a lot of it. Robert in here, something. I mean, it's just probably not going to be any so you get that one. Yeah, I'm looking for pieces.
Alright, we're going to try and get in on this vehicle pursuit. If they light it up, we'll be able to hopefully get video of the vehicle taking off on them.
Respond to breathing problems at 5701. Run drive. Time out 228.
Engine 28 to dispatch, you can cancel that stuff.
Dispatch clear, canceling exit.
I'm really hoping that they'll get into chase with this thing and we'll get video of it.
114 is basically here.
We're still a ways behind, but if the cops get in behind it and they light it up, hopefully we'll be able to follow it, or at least figure out a way to get back out ahead of it. Maybe he'll like double back around and we can get a passing shot. That's my hope.
114,
That's my hope is that this. That's my hope is that this guy will double back around, and then we'll get a pursuit. I don't know where they're at.
Engine 13. Respond to breathing problems at 5701. Rattling drive. Time out 230.
Well, all the cops are going north, so I think I'm probably headed the wrong way.
7871787.
I think I am probably going the wrong way. So I am going to turn around right here. Oh, damn it. I think I just saw it. I think they're behind it right now. Oh, there's OHP. I think OHP is getting ready to jump in this thing if they end up getting in chase with it. OHP will probably take it over. I don't know where they went, so. No, we don't actually have very many one-way streets in downtown. There's only like a handful. There's only like a handful. Pretty sure they lost it.
Eastbound.
Oh damn, they're like right here.
180 City. Okay, go ahead. 4 taken, 10-8 break.
T-Dust, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. Alright guys, right now we're trying to get in a position where I can make a play on this if they get into a vehicle pursuit with this car, where I can get out ahead of it and get a passing shot, because that's the shot that you want in a vehicle pursuit. That's like, I mean, that tells the story. It's, you're getting the car actually in being pursued by the police. That is the shot that you need. That is the shot that you need in news. So we're trying to get in a position. We're behind it right now, but I'm hoping when they light this car up, I'm hoping that we'll be able to be in a position, maybe they'll double back on them, and we can get out ahead of it and get video of the car or the vehicle pursuit passing by us. So it's kind of my hope right now. I don't know if we're going to be successful in this. I don't know if we'll be successful or not. It just kind of depends. We may end up just being there when they take him into custody. But we'll be first probably either way if they light this car up and they can chase it, which Highway Patrol being involved in a pursuit, they're probably going to chase it unless unless there's something crazy that happens.
Okay, CPD, Southwest, dispatch. Okay, CPD, Spring Lake, dispatch.
Got 3 of them with us.
Damn, I don't know where they went. I don't know if they went right or if they went straight. Don't know where they went. I think they might have gone straight. I don't know, I might need to pull over and get my bearings straight. The cops can run lights, we can't. So that does make it hard for us to cover pursuits. Makes it a little bit tougher for us. There was one officer that got behind me. I thought he was going to try and pull me over. Wouldn't surprise me because... Where are you at, damn it?
Yeah, it's kind of on.
Where are they at? Tulsa is a little bit easier to navigate. I'm trying to figure out where this pursuit's at. Maybe... Damn it.
Okay, CPD, scan.
I'm not hearing the troopers. I don't know. I'm gonna go sit at our spot for a minute, because I'm not hearing anybody now, and I don't know where they went. I don't want to go too far from the on-ramp in case they took the highway. If we go too far from the on-ramp, then we have to fight our way back. Traffic lights and stop signs and all that, and I don't want to do that. So I think we're gonna sit here for a minute and just at least see what happens, because I don't know where they went, because they were talking about over 100 or something, but I'm not hearing it on my radio. And if OHP was in pursuit, we'd be hearing it right now. Yeah, they don't usually roll in pairs of 3, so I don't know what's up. Damn. I'm kind of glad I wasn't alive in that. Kind of glad I wasn't alive in that era, to be honest. Just because of how sad all that was.
187,
Give you guys a better view. But yeah, I don't know if I would have wanted to see that. I've seen a lot of messed up stuff in my career, in my short career so far. 10 years. I consider 10 years to be short. I thought we were going to have a pursuit. I still don't hear it. I don't know. We were driving around trying to get out ahead of it. I don't know where it went because I don't hear them talking anymore. They probably switched to a tactical so that we couldn't hear.
Engine 19. Respond to burn complaint at 4 Southwest 41st Street. Time out 2:40.
Silent, I've been chasing news for almost 10 years. Almost 10 years is how long I've been doing news. Started out as a stringer, which if you're not familiar with the term stringer, that's a freelance news photographer that covers breaking news. Started doing that pretty soon after high school, and then I just kind of been working in TV ever since. I work at a TV station now, so I don't freelance anymore, but I don't know if this is the chopper or the medical helicopter. Pretty sure that's not OCPD. How's it going, Cat 5? Let's see what helicopter that is. It's it's an Airbus H-135, so it's not a Eurocopter, but it's Oklahoma Children's. Coming at us, looks like Lawton. Air evac is flying too. They're about to fly directly over us.
56 Southwest, need a case number, make me primary.
Get to the chopper. Yep.
240.
Yeah, I'm guessing they're not chasing this car.
187, go ahead. Where's your secretary? 3242. 89.
Does not look like they'll be chasing the chopper. Or chasing the car. Womp womp.
Show my destination, change to 63 in my book.
I'm gonna unlock.
Can you make sure I'm primary? You made a case number, please?
Where are you at?
Beach 1060, beach 23rd in Miramar, light SUV, can't see the text, right?
Where are you at, Chris? Where are you at? Yeah, I was hoping that we were going to get on something, but nothing. It's so frustrating that they can't chase cars here. Oh, you're in Tulsa. Yeah, Tulsa's pretty busy. Tulsa's pretty damn busy. I used to work in Tulsa doing news stuff. And now, a good friend of mine, my best friend actually, he is a news guy in Tulsa as well. He live streams Total News Tulsa. He's live on TikTok. So check him out. He's live over there 7 nights a week.
43, I'm 97, ending mileage 43.69.7.
Yeah, streets are terrible in Tulsa, but I would say they're arguably just as bad here too, though.
Go ahead.
Can you put another case number on this? Make sure I'm primary. That'll be 10-15 Clinton County.
I know, Kyle. Me too. Me too. He was talking about it the other day, but now he's right back on. So I don't know what he says it's his backup, but YouTube doesn't work that way when you're trying to grow. You can't just use it as a backup platform or you're not going to get any views. That's what I keep trying to explain to him. If he doesn't want to do it and use it as a backup, he needs to do it every night. He needs to be on there every night. But he's not live on YouTube. He's only live on TikTok. I don't know. I have a hard time supporting with him staying on TikTok just because TikTok is not a platform that is content creator friendly. It's just not. It's fine for... Oh, for sure, Steel. TikTok is great for people that are like trying to promote their own products, like their shop, their jewelry store, all that kind of stuff. Like promote shit that they're trying to sell, or just hang out and talk to fans. Just hang out and talk to your fans if you're some kind of celebrity or something like that. It's not content creator friendly though, because they allow your content to be ripped off and stolen constantly every time you turn around, and they do absolutely nothing about it. And they ban live creators constantly because their review process is ass.
1014, taking 1-0.
I don't know. It's just hard to support him on a platform that's so against him. I mean, he has to be so careful with what he says. It takes away from the experience of the live stream at times. Because it's just not how he is. So, I don't know. I want to see him do both. Because he does like TikTok, and I understand.
Engine 3. Respond to personal
But I'd like to see him do YouTube
at
too.
14809 Powerhouse Drive. Time out. 249.
Because YouTube is far more friendly when it comes to content creating in this kind of live. I like the IRL stuff more on here. Yep, and that's the problem with TikTok's reporting system is people can spam report and they'll just take your ass down if they get multiple reports of it without even any kind of manual review. And then when you appeal it, it's an AI review, and it just, I don't know. At least YouTube, there's a lot more manual reviewing that goes on. Like, the closest thing to an AI takedown I've ever had happen is copyrighted music playing over the stream for too long, and they shut the live down because they can't, you know, they can't have copyrighted music. They don't own the rights to the music. And as a creator, like, I understand, like, I wouldn't want my work being used without my permission and all that kind of stuff, you know, and losing revenue. Landscape mode on TikTok can't do that on. You can do vertical. You can do vertical video on YouTube. If you're watching on mobile right now, you should be seeing it vertical because I turned on dual stream. And then it's also, if you're watching it on a TV right now, you'd be seeing it horizontal. I have dual stream enabled though, so you can see both. But TikTok, TikTok doesn't like to push out videos that are landscape. I don't know. I'm just bitching at this point. But yeah, I just want him to be successful on all platforms because I know he can. Oh, you're watching me on the PS5. That's sweet, man. But yeah, I don't know. I hate what they do to him. I hate how censored he has to be. I know it's stressful for him. That live streaming is what he does full time. It's a lot. I mean, if that's on your mind while you're live streaming, it makes it really hard to just be yourself. Like when I was on TikTok, I didn't like the way that I felt on the live stream because I felt like I constantly was going to get banned over every little damn thing. On here, I don't feel that way. I feel like I can actually be myself. Talk how I talk regularly and just be a normal person. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just bitching at this point. But it looks like we got a bunch of new people in here watching. So, welcome everybody. You're watching 405 Live News. I know a bunch of you guys probably came in while we were trying to get on that vehicle pursuit. But unfortunately, I don't know where they went. I don't hear them on the Highway Patrol channel, and I don't hear them on the police channel that we were hearing them on. So, I don't know if they went to attack channel or what. But we're not hearing them anymore, so they probably just didn't chase the car. I thought for sure that I was getting pulled over by the cop that got behind me because he made a U-turn, and I was like, oh shit. They're probably gonna ask, why are you following us around? Because I'm the news. I'm the news. Trying to get a vehicle pursuit. I want to get video of it. Because yeah, I really want to get that on the live. That's like the one thing we haven't got the live. We've got Flames on the live. We have had multiple crime scenes that we've covered on here, but we have not had a vehicle pursuit yet on the live. So I'm hoping we can change that. I don't want to have to be behind it. I want to be in front of it so we can get the passing shot. Because passing shots are so hard to get. Passing shot is probably the hardest thing to get in news. Because it is it's like a fire or any other like scene is static. It's one place. Like it's not going anywhere most of the time. But a vehicle pursuit is constantly changing locations, so we have to adjust and we have to be strategic about how we try to get in front of it. And I got to have enough time to be able to get in front of it and get out and get my shot with a car passing us. There's a lot that goes into it. It's stressful. It's probably the most stressful thing to try to get on camera in news. And they're so rare. And they're becoming increasingly more rare.
Is there any way you can bring it down the hill?
Sweet man, yeah. Give him a follow for sure. Go over there and follow and watch him on TikTok. You can pull it up on the computer and Chromecast it too. Or Aircast it or whatever. If you have that ability on your TV or your Roku. You can do that with his TikTok. Sometimes I do that. Dude, I've noticed spell check's been like totally out of whack the last few days. My spell check on my phone's been like just killing me the last few days. Kyle actually was up there a few months ago doing a live stream, but I don't know when the next time is I'm going to be back up there. This week I can't go because I'm on call for work. So I'm hoping in the next couple weeks. I've had stuff the last 2 weekends. I was going to try to go last weekend, but it just didn't work out. I missed a couple nights the last week getting out on my regular nights. Saturday and Friday I had stuff going on. Sunday I went out. Tuesday night I missed because of weather, and I had to do weather stuff for work. So I missed a couple nights the last week. I'm trying to make up for them. I think we went out, what was it, Sunday we went out? We didn't go out very long. Did we go out Monday night? I don't even remember at this point. I can't even keep track of the days at this point. It's totally run your GED. I hate spell check. It screws me quite a bit because I'm one of those people, I'll fat finger like typing a message, or I'll type something really fast and then I'll hit send and like, oh crap, that's not what I wanted to say.
Very too loud.
And I've noticed it's doing it on my Mac too. I've noticed it's been doing it on my Mac too a little bit more, and it's kind of annoying to me. I'm ready for anybody else. Did I try a storm chase? I actually storm chased for work, Chris. I worked for a TV station full time and I storm chase. Anybody else ready for baseball season? I wish we had MLB here. I like baseball. That's like one of the sports I actually got to play when I was a kid. That I actually loved. I loved baseball. It's 3 a.m. for the Devon Tower right now. As you can see, it's changing colors. It changes colors really fast, right on the hour. It should be lit up with Thunder stuff tomorrow night because Thunder play at home tomorrow night. Or tonight, Thursday night. They play at home. Dirt track at the fairgrounds. They don't have that anymore, do they, Kyle? Or was it inside of the, I don't remember what that arena was called. Was it inside that arena? I know there's a dirt track out near Mustang or Tuttle, I think.
Can you put the skull up on him? Just hold it. Move me another type of call at 1101 West from Ave. I got a truck parked on the sidewalk underneath the bridge. I think they're moving it now, though.
What I do miss...
56 Southwest on 1060 at 29 in Woodward. Tag number is Paul Baker 334.
What's really cool is that they're bringing back Thunder Valley. I'm glad that they're bringing Thunder Valley back because they sold the track. They sold Thunder Valley to some guy, and they're making actually a lot of good improvements to it. Apparently they just hired some like new EMS guy that's like changing things and making like some pretty advanced EMS stuff going on in there. Or he's like a medic or something, or a flight medic or something. Which is good. I'm glad that they're not just bulldozing the track like has happened at so many other freaking racetracks, drag strips across the country. Especially in the DFW area. We lost so many good racetracks there. I don't know how many of you guys are from DFW that are watching, but I still remember in my high school days, we would go to Friday night drags at Kennedale Raceway. It was down in Kennedale, just south of Fort Worth. A lot of fun out there. Me and my buddies would work on our cars and we'd take them down there. We'd take them down there and run them down the drag strip. Just total crap box trucks, shit box trucks.
This is a stranded motorist that cannot move their vehicle out of the roadway. People can still get by. At North Lincoln, at the entrance ramp of I-44, he's requesting a record be sent to him or please.
But they shut down Kennedale. It got a bunch of people moved into, they built a neighborhood right next to Kennedale drag strip, and all the new people over like the course, I think it was like 5 or 10 years, bitched and complained to the city about the racetrack that had been there for like 30 years before them, probably maybe even longer than that. All these people moved and built nice houses next to a drag strip they knew was already there and bitched and complained about it, and they ended up selling the land and they pretty much bulldozed it. God, that was probably 2017 or 2018 when they shut that down. And then around 2020, I think, is when it was, North Star Drag Strip. They shut down North Star Drag Strip, which is where all the, I want to say Kennedale was an 8th mile. And then North Star, I think, was a quarter mile. I think it might have been an eighth or a quarter. I don't remember. But North Star was up in, what was it? It was in North Lake, or no, not North Lake. Sanger, I think. Sanger, Texas. So just north of Denton. And North Star was a nice drag strip for several years, and they shut that down about 2020. And now it's like a used car lot, like the classic car place next door bought it. It's like a car lot now. So it sucks, man. All the drag strips are getting bought up and stuff. I still remember when there was Texas World Speedway down in College Station. When I was a kid, my dad used to be a race car mechanic, and I got to skip school a few times and go down there with him.
Respond command down at 4811 West Expressway westbound.
I got to skip school a few times and go down there with him, and I got to go to Texas World Speedway, which was pretty cool. So yeah, I got racing in my family, in my bloodline. We're a bunch of adrenaline junkies, gearheads. Unfortunately, I don't have anything really cool. Done some rock crawling, stuff like that. I've never owned a rock crawler.
County 239.
I would like to. I would like to build one.
No answer from that callback.
Minor league hockey team. Yep.
Cars only show this same.
We've talked about the Blazers on here a few times. I'm a big hockey fan.
I've seen trip like a couple minutes ago.
Worked on late models and love it. That's pretty cool, man.
All over the roadway.
I did. I did see that down in Lawton. That's a little far for me to drive, though. Oh, the Newcastle. I think the one in Newcastle is what I was thinking of.
222, are you clear on that?
I think the one in Newcastle is the one I was talking about. Not Tuttle or Mustang. It's Newcastle. But yeah, we've talked about the Blazers a bunch. I'm a hockey fan myself. I'm a. I am a Stars fan, Colorado Avalanche fan, and a Boston Bruins fan. So I'm a hockey fan. I wish we had a hockey team here, at least minor league hockey team.
I'm not sure. A few minutes ago, she said they were driving fine.
Last year, I got to go to a Tulsa Oilers game. That was pretty cool. But I don't know if they're still. I don't know if ACHL is still on their lockdown or not. ACHL, I don't remember what they're called. But I don't know if they're still on their lockout. I know, like the beginning of the year, they were locked out for. Because apparently they didn't do a very good job of paying their players. The one is near Newcastle, I-44. Yep, that's the one I'm talking about, I-44 Speedway. Motocross for 16 years. I used to do BMX bike racing when I was a kid too. Tulsa Oilers are terrible right now. Well, that's good to know because I probably won't go to a game then. I think they lost the game I went to last year. But it was still fun. They are back playing now. That's good. That's good. Never seen a hockey game live. You got to go do it, man. It's definitely a lot of fun, especially NHL. You ever get the chance to go to an NHL game, do it. Especially if you are near a team that's very physical, that plays very physical. I think the most physical teams in the NHL right now are the Avs, the Bruins. The Bruins have a long tradition, like their tradition and their history is very aggressive and very physical team. Florida Panthers are very physical. Blackhawks are typically pretty physical. The Stars can be. I mean, they have a few physical players, but it's just kind of hit or miss with the Stars. And a lot of people, they wonder, like, what the big deal is about fights in hockey. It's because it changes the trajectory of the game. There were a few Stars playoff games I went to a couple years ago where the Stars were down pretty bad. There was one, I think they were down like three goals, and there was a fight like just before second intermission. Either second intermission or first intermission. And there was a fight that happened, and they pretty much changed the entire trajectory of the game, and the Stars came back and won.
28 up 97.
So it can change the whole outcome of the game to
6-8, we're back in.
to have them fight, even if your guy loses. If he's sticking up for his guy or sticking up for himself on a dirty play, it'll change the trajectory of a game. But yeah, I love hockey. Hockey's fun. Played a little bit of roller, like street hockey, when I was a kid. I was pretty physical in that. Taking hits, giving hits. It's pretty fun when you're not padded up and you're knocking your buddies over, your buddies are knocking you over, and you're getting some bumps and bruises. Indoor football team, that's pretty cool. They do that at the BOK, right? They also have a soccer team too, minor league soccer at in Tulsa. I don't remember the name of the team, but they play at One Oak. TV can't keep up with the pucks. Yeah, it is hard at first. When you first start watching, it's hard. You got to kind of train your brain a little bit. Like I go through that every season. Like I'm at the beginning of the season because it's kind of like a lost. It's a perishable skill to be able to follow the puck, but you kind of get used to it after a while. But it's just such a fast-paced sport. A lot of the time, I still don't see the puck. Like when they net a goal, like when somebody nets a goal, I don't see it a lot of the time until they do the replay, because it just happens so damn fast. Especially on slap shots and backhanders and stuff, like it's easy to lose the puck. Indoor football team played at the Bach. Now, is that same? I don't remember what the name of the league is. There's like an off-season football team that plays at. It used to be Globe Life Field or Globe Life Park when it was the old stadium. The Ranger Stadium. It's now Chickasaw Arena in DFW in Arlington. Is it the same? I don't remember what the name of that football league is. I think it's the American Football League or something, AFL. Is it the same one? Same owner owns the Oilers and the indoor football team. That's pretty cool. I wish we'd get some more sports here, though. It's a growing city. We need to attract more teams. If we're not going to get, I don't think we're ever going to get an MLB team here unless we build a new, bigger stadium for baseball. Which I don't know where they have room to build a MLB stadium. Yeah. I think that I still am in the camp that they should keep the existing Paycom Center and turn it into an NHL arena. It's probably too small for that. And they're going to make the new Thunder Stadium is going to be IFL, yeah. IFL. But I still think they should keep the current Paycom and turn it into a hockey arena, but I think they're going to put a parking garage there. But they're building this new stadium, and I don't think it's going to be big enough. Everybody I've talked to doesn't think it's going to be big enough for an NHL team, and I think we should try for an NHL team. Because the closest 3 teams we have are within, well, Dallas Stars are within 150 miles, and then St. Louis Blues are quite a bit away. They're, 7 hours up the road. And Colorado Avalanche are 10 hours up the road. Kansas City doesn't have an NHL team. Driller Stadium was a horse track. Damn, I did not know that. Yeah, I did see that, Kyle. That's sad. It's definitely sad. I wish we had more dirt tracks and stuff. It just sucks because people aren't really as much into motorsports as they used to be. It doesn't seem like now that everybody can play video games and stuff, like kids aren't growing up around that stuff as much, so the younger generation just isn't into that stuff as much as they used to be. How's it going, Brandon? Hope you're having a good night there, brother. What I miss too is I used to skateboard as a kid, and I know, man, when I was like, I don't know, I was skateboarding in elementary school all the way up through high school, or not middle school through high school. I skateboarded from 6th or 7th grade all the way till about my senior year. I kind of stopped. I kind of fell out of skating as much in high school just because I ran cross country and track. I ran cross country and track, so I was always in season. So I was trying not to get hurt. And I got a lot of injuries from running and skating. Got a lot of injuries from skating and running. So, yeah, I kind of stopped skating as much. But it's sad though now because like I don't like I just find it sad that I drive by skate parks all the time. Like I'll just be like driving somewhere and I'll come across a skate park and it's empty. Like it's an empty skate park. That's sad to me. Like I've driven by the skate park on the south side here and it was dead. In the middle of summer. Like, in the middle of summer, it's dead. There's nothing. Nobody there. I think I've driven by the one in Tulsa at the gathering place. Nobody there during the middle of the day.
Engine 9. Respond to man down. At 1100. 11,000.
And I know OKC like used to have a great skateboarding culture because I knew people when I was in high school that would come up here and skate. Like they would come to Oklahoma City and skate. Like I remember when I was a kid watching a couple different groups of people. They would come up to Oklahoma City. They'd skate all over Oklahoma City. They'd skate all over Edmond. And now I never see kids skating those spots that I remember seeing when I was a kid. Like, I never see kids out skating anymore. Anytime I see anybody out skating, they're just cruising. They're not, like, actually skating. It's just crazy, man. So, it's sad in the summer. Because I remember when I was a kid going to the skate park, like, almost every day in the summer. And if I wasn't at the skate park, I was skating ledges and stair sets and all kinds of stuff in the neighborhood. Or like I'd go to the city. We'd go to Dallas, we'd go to Fort Worth, we'd ride the train, we'd skate to the train station, and then we'd take the train to downtown Dallas or downtown Fort Worth and go skate around there. And even like when I worked in Dallas, Fort Worth, rarely ever saw anybody skating the spots I used to skate as a kid. It's just kind of sad to me. It's a lost art. It sucks to see the younger generation not that active anymore. Because I remember thinking when I was a kid, I was like, yeah, I'm going to make sure that I pass this along to my kids. Or I'm going to make sure that I pass this along to the younger generation. And the younger generation doesn't want to skate anymore. It's just crazy, man. Kansas City got a minor hockey team? Damn. I know Wichita has one too. Y'all got kicked out of the public pool for skating when it was empty. We never really did any of that stuff. We got kicked out of a lot of our spots though. Got to meet him from Farm Truck. That's cool. But yeah, it's just sad, man. Like,
Zero 41 going to be 1016 female going to county.
and we wonder why a lot of these kids get arrested for street racing and stuff now. Like, I'm not talking about the morons that shut down the streets and do donuts and stuff. I'm talking about the people that are doing roll races on the highway and stuff. Like,
Better address.
like, I'm talking about the kids that go and do roll races on the highway. We wonder why they get in trouble for that stuff, get arrested for that stuff, and get their cars impounded. It's because all the drag strips are closed down. So there's still some kids that like to tune up their cars and haul ass and stuff. There's just not as much of it. Like, when I was growing up, man, like, all of us kids, we would sit in class, like, all day long. We'd be at recess or something, at lunch or something. We'd talk about cars, talk about skateboarding, or whatever it was, whatever we were all into. Because I had, like, multiple groups that did different stuff. Like, we'd all talk about that stuff, and, like, I wonder if that still happens sometimes. Like, do kids even talk about that stuff anymore? Or do they just sit on their phones and play games?
Good.
I don't know if they do or not, Kyle. I honestly don't even know if Street Outlaws is still on TV, or if it's just, I see reruns all the time on Discovery Channel, but I don't,
041.
like, when I'm flipping through the TV guide, but I don't know if they actually still film it. I know they used to film it a bunch of places around, I think, the Yukon area. Run a stock Pinto just because. Dude, those things are badass. They used to film it a bunch of places too in the Dallas area. Like, they had a few places in, like, south of Dallas, I think in the Hutchins area, where they'd shut down the roads and film Street Outlaws. And none of that stuff was actually illegal. Like, they were doing all that stuff legally. Like, they had...
Engine 9, they are thinking that this is that Village on the Park.
Like, they were actually pulling permits, and they had cops blocking the roads, like, legally street racing on Street Outlaws.
Village on the Park.
Like, they were doing all the legal steps that they would needed to do. It's kind of like Drag Week, Motor Trend Drag Week, or whatever it's called. I forget what it's called now. Like, all that stuff's all permitted and stuff. Yeah, they passed that law just this last year, but I bet they're all still finding ways to do it. I would bet those kids have burner phones that they're giving to the teachers or whoever takes their phone at the beginning of the day. I bet they all have burner phones that they hand them, and they have a real phone with service and everything that they keep in their bag or something. I think it's kind of stupid personally, because I know if I was a parent, I would want my child to be able to call me or text me if something happened. How's it going, Grumpy? It's good to see you. Good to see you in here. Is there still a flea market down here? Are you talking about the one that was in Southeast OKC? I don't know the name of it, but I think it is still here. I do think it is still here. I just don't know the name of it, and I've never been. I know we still have a farmer's market.
I think it might actually be that Village on the Park that's just like you guys instead of that. That's just like any alley.
I know we still have the farmer's market because I went there last year.
But
Well, that's good. I mean, I'm glad that they're keeping kids off of them during class, but I think it's stupid that they can't have it as something happens.
So is there going to be the apartment complex or the old people home right next to us?
it would be the home. I'm trying to figure it out. I don't like to have any alley stuff.
But yeah, I'm glad the kids aren't on their phone, because that's probably part of why our education ratings are allegedly so low.
Older people home right here. You call them, you can get a hold of a nurse and check that room before we get there.
Yeah. Bill in the park is showing 15 kilos.
Yeah, for sure.
Awful.
Yeah, I see it all the time around here, because there's like a few schools around downtown, And even like, it's crazy. I think it's an elementary school. There's like little kids walking around on their phone like a zombie. Like they'll go walking around downtown after work, or like, well, I'm at work, and I'll see them like walk by where I work, and they're all like just zombied out looking in their phone. It's crazy. It's crazy the age that kids are getting phones these days. I didn't have my first phone until I was, damn, I don't even remember how old I was. I was in, I think, 5th or 6th grade when I got my first phone. I think that was even too young, but it wasn't like a phone like we have these days. It was like a phone I could only text and call. And I remember like I'd watch YouTube on my phone, and it was not like an Android or an iPhone or anything. It was like just one of those phones, like I think it was called an LG Chocolate Touch or something like that. And it was like the first like generation of touchscreen phones. And that was when they just started to introduce internet. They had just started to introduce internet on phones. And I'd get in trouble with my parents because I'd be watching YouTube or something and running up the data bill. Because data back then was... Shit, data was expensive back then. When you go... I don't even know that they had going over at that time. I think you were nickel and dime for every little gigabyte of data you used. Or I would download music to it.
Won't be able to get a hold of anybody there at the facility.
Rest in peace, BMP3. BMP3 was the shit back in the day. Downloaded Nickelback and all that stuff to it. I still remember before I had my first iPhone, I had an iPod Touch. I always wonder when I'm going to finally open a box and find that thing.
15-20 minutes. Yeah.
You wonder? Oh, gotcha, Chris. Dude, Jason, it's crazy for sure. It's the amount of kids that'll just walk out like they don't even hit the walk signal, and they're like walking out in a hot lane of traffic on their phone, texting or whatever they're doing, probably watching TikToks. They're probably watching TikToks or whatever where they're walking home from school, gotta get caught up on TikTok. And they just walk out into traffic. I think I'm more worried these days about a kid walking out in front of my car because they're on their phone and not paying attention than a kid walking or running out, darting into traffic because they want to get home fast. Because it used to be like when I was in school, like kids would run home basically.
They're trying to cancel me, but if you want to let them know I'm at 59 and I-44, it's going to be, I don't know, maybe.
I don't know, like back when we didn't have phones and games and stuff on our phone, like we would, when I was in school, we'd like run home to get on games, or we'd run home to get on the computer and talk to our friends or something. And now they can just do all that on their phone. They can catch up on their games on their phone or whatever. It's crazy, man. So I'm like way more worried about a kid not paying attention and them just walking out into traffic than darting home, or trying to dart home and dart into traffic. You're from the age of dial-up car phones. I don't think we had, I don't know, dial-up was probably like the tail end. Dial-up was probably when I was like really young. I was probably like 3 or 4 or 5 when dial-up was still a thing. Then we finally got, I don't even remember what the thing was after dial-up. Like the old crappy internet that was like super slow. It wasn't dial-up though. It was like just regular internet that sucked.
They'll take you now. I don't know what his deal is, but
I think I had 2 flip phones, 2 or 3 flip phones my whole childhood.
Good one.
But I still remember that I had 2 LG chocolates. I had that black LG chocolate that had the little spinny thing on it. There might have been internet on that too. I don't remember. I know there was a MP3 player on there because I used to use that going to school. I would listen to what would it have been? It would have been like Linkin Park. I listened to like Linkin Park on it. Nickelback.
Engine 9 to dispatch.
I'm trying to think of anything else. Probably Jonas Brothers or something embarrassing. Chris, the name of the Tulsa guy is Total News Tulsa. He's on TikTok.
Calling party from
Total
the
News
front desk,
Tulsa.
possibly that has a key. Confirm this is the right apartment.
We'll give you one more try. It's reading on.
Looks like he's still on too.
That's affirmative.
But yeah, LG chocolate was so cool. And then I got the touch screen, or well, I had like a flip phone that my dad had. It was like a sideways flip phone. No, not Twisted Sister. I don't even remember anymore like what all I used to listen to when I was young in elementary. For sure Nickelback. For sure Nickelback, and I'm trying to think of the name. Oh, Shinedown. Shinedown, Second Chance. I remember that one vividly as a kid because we used to go to the roller skating rink and they'd play it. When I was in like elementary, they'd play Shinedown. Which is sad to think about roller rinks too, because those are all gone too.
Engine 18. Respond to check smoke inside. At Northeast 34th Street and North Lottie Avenue. Time out. 3:30.
3400 North Lottie. We're gonna start headed that way to that check smoke call because it's a check smoke inside and they gave cross streets. We're 8 minutes out. But yeah, man, I miss my childhood. Much simpler times. I didn't have a whole lot of stuff to worry about.
Engine 9 to dispatch.
My childhood was fun. I had a good childhood. I was blessed that I had parents. I was blessed that I had parents that.
Force entry anywhere here.
I was blessed that I had parents that were caring and paid attention to us and loved us.
Engine 9. We've got the front end and so is PD. We've got no.
I had a loving home growing up.
We've got no inside home for this.
And unfortunately, these days, a lot of parents don't really pay attention to their kids. And they just let them do whatever.
Engine 9 clear.
So I had a good childhood for sure. So right now we're headed to a check smoke inside call that came out with cross streets, so I don't know. There could be a fire in the area. There could be a fire somewhere in the area up there.
Very good, case number 17792. 17792.
Could be something, could be nothing, but it is cold outside, so there could be, very well could be a house fire somewhere. Smoke signals. But yeah, man, I had a good childhood. I was very blessed. I'm very thankful that my parents raised me the way they did. Unfortunately, we see a lot of kids these days that aren't as blessed. I feel like a lot more kids now these days are in a broken home. And I think I'm a big proponent that I think every child deserves a loving home and parents that actually pay attention to them and want to know what's going on in their life. And hopefully one day when I have kids, I'm able to.
Ladder 18, we added a screenshot of the colors to the location.
Hopefully, as I was saying, hopefully when when I finally have kids, I'm able to provide the same life that my parents provided for me. That's cool. The trash trucks are flashing their lights at each other and telling each other hi. I don't think I've ever seen that. I guess there's like a thin blue line for trash trucks or something, like Brotherhood of Trash Trucks. Miss arcades. You know, there's still a lot of arcades. Not a lot of arcades, not as much as there used to be, but there's still arcades around for adults too. They have a couple here, I know, in Oklahoma City. They're like bars and stuff. And then in Austin, they had a huge one called the Cidercade, just south of downtown. I mean, hell, is there even like Chuck E. Cheese anymore? Like, is that even a thing? Because I remember it was a big day anytime when I was a kid, and my mom would either say we're going to Chuck E. Cheese, or like there was a birthday party and we'd go there. Like, it was a big day, like hell froze over. Because I mean, my parents didn't really have a whole lot of money to take us to that stuff. I didn't grow up rich or anything. So like anytime we got to go to that stuff was special occasion. It's kind of like going to CC's Pizza.
Engine 24. Response downtown at 4500 Northwest 23rd Street. Time out 3:35.
It's like going to CC's Pizza. Like, we didn't go to CC's Pizza very often when I was a kid either.
7-4 concern.
But when we would get to go to CC's Pizza, it was a lot of fun. Crossroads was a place back then. How's it going, Josh? Good to see you, man.
We're gonna try to see it.
Nothing much right now. We're just headed to check. There was a check smoking side call that just went out not too far from us, so we're going to check that out right now. We're about 2 or 3 minutes away. We were about 6 or 7 minutes away from our spot.
For sure not staff.
But we are checking to see. We're gonna go check it out anyway, because you never know when it's cross streets. When you get cross streets for an address, sometimes that can be.
Dispatch to station 18. I believe you're keying up on the info channel. He said you guys are reversing. Yeah, he's right there by the building now.
Light smoke showing.
Dispatch is clear on that. Would you like us to start a house fire?
Light smoke showing.
Okay. You guys just trying to direct you towards the last line.
So we're gonna pull up and see what they got. They have smoke showing on this fire.
I hear you. Where's your last
Or
line?
not a fire, but smoke inside. This is up here on the northeast side. So we're checking it out. But when they give cross streets, a lot of the time, it's a good fire. Somebody's calling it in, a neighbor's calling it in or something. But a check smoke inside with cross streets is interesting.
I could Google, and nothing's working. You try and get like an off-site somebody to help.
Hopefully we'll show up and there's flames just shooting through the roof now. Because it sounds like it's probably abandoned. Where's the 18s at? Oh, they're like right here. It looks like it's this thing. I think they're going to start a house fire on it here in a minute. Because there is smoke in the area.
Hey, we got a victim. He's okay. We're gonna lost him out.
Victim on the fire.
Engine 18 is clear. Engine 18 to dispatch. Go ahead and start an MCU for this location. At a house, residential house for fire response. Engine 18 is going to set up 34.
Yeah, there's smoke showing.
Engine 18 dispatch. On my MCU.
Dispatch is clear on that. Is that going to be smoke inhalation? Also, you're going to have a disturbance 3701 North Potawatomi Road.
All right, guys, we're on scene of a house fire. They have a victim they just removed from the house.
Right now, there's going to be smoke inhalation. He is conscious.
We have a victim. Looks like it's a mattress on fire. I gotta get a shot real quick of the crews rolling up. I don't know where they're coming from. Hang on. I think that's IMSA coming. Yeah, here's IMSA. IMSA's rolling up right now. All right, IMSA just pulled up on scene. Alright, so they canceled the house fire alarm on this. Because they've got the fire out. Looked like it was a mattress fire. You saw it first here on 405 Live News. It looked like it was a mattress on fire. Does look like there's some boards over the windows here, so this is probably an abandoned house. We'll see. But they do have a patient. Dragon, this is a house fire. We're covering a house fire live here right now. Right now you can see they're opening up the windows for ventilation, pulling these boards off the windows. Mattress on fire. There's two IMSA units for this. Double punched on the load. Son of a bitch. Might have screwed up the load. Don't tell me I double punched the load. Nope, I got the load, thank God. Thought I double punched it. We're good. So we got the ambulance load on the house fire here. Again, this was a house fire where a victim was rescued. It is a boarded up home, so there's a possibility it was a squatter fire, but I'm not exactly sure right now. But again, we do have a victim on this fire. Looks like he's going to be okay, but we'll have to confirm all the details from the fire department. Well, I thought I double punched it on my other camera. Y'all were watching it from the phone that I'm live streaming on, but I have another camera that I shoot all my scene video on. probably like the fourth time on the live stream we've had a... It's good to see you in here, by the way, Mustang. This is probably like the fourth time we've gone to check smoke inside, and it ended up being something. Probably about the fourth time we've had that happen. EMS supervisor just pulled up on scene too. We'll see if this guy gets transported to the hospital just out of precaution or not. Again, he was responsive and standing up in the front yard when we pulled up. So, OKCFD, I believe, rescued him, or at least they had a victim inside that they got out. Video of the ambulances. Try and get some info from the fire department here in just a minute. did get flames on it though. We did get flames. Not very big flames, but we got the mattress on fire. At least video of the mattress on fire. Yeah, we got flames on this. Just the mattress on fire. I gotta get some information confirmed from the fire department, and we'll work on that here in just a minute. We did get some flame video. I'm gonna have to feed this back though. Just our flame video. They got a victim out of the house. I got video of the mattress on fire and the load. I told producers I'll feed it back for your DeGero before you. Or what time y'all hit?
I don't know. That was video.
Hold on. We don't have to move, right?
Video. Yeah.
After y'all's first hit, I'll feed it back. It's not like crazy big flames or anything, but it's the mattress on fire. Do what? No. Yeah, I do. I get enough. Yeah, they pulled a victim out. The mattress was on fire. Yeah. was downtown at my spot. I came when it was just the smoke, check smoke inside though. Especially, it came out cross street, so I was like, I better go check that. Like the last 4 that I've ran on, I've had good, something good on it.
Hey, how far? You came and gave me that code. So I was paying my bottle. You want me to do it? I'm never gonna hold.
Probably. I mean, it wasn't like crazy smoke or anything. It was just like, after they put the fire out, that was it.
Yeah. Y'all good?
Yeah, I was gonna see if I get a little bit in.
Yeah, it's going to give the general info. Obviously, God is in charge here. But we had a call that we didn't want to answer our
Chase you guys out here safe. Take it easy, brother. The mattress caught fire inside the vacant house. They went inside. It was check smoke in the area. They went inside. They showed up. House had smoke coming out of it. They went and checked it out. Found the mattress on fire inside. Guys inside. And they rescued him. That's about it. He's all right. Non-life-threatening injuries. Are they taking off? Y'all done with your hit?
Huh?
You done with your hit?
Yeah.
You mind if I feed this back real quick?
Sure.
Thank you. Yeah.
It should be rolling, I hope. Yeah, make sure they're
roll
rolling.
first.
If Robert's doing his job, it's about a 50-50 chance. Might be rolling.
That's kind of. I better. I think so. He's probably listening to me. I'm not hooked up for once. No, I'm just saying. I was talking shit. I go, he wouldn't listen. I forget about that sometimes. He's talking shit and they're recording back there.
Hi, Olivia. Hope you're having a good morning so far.
You talking to me?
No.
Oh, shit. What the hell? Oh, I was up there. Okay.
Yeah, my chat.
So I went to a rollover at 10th and Chartel. Right in that little roundabout, right in the center, man.
Yeah, I wasn't out yet. I think that was like right after I got from work.
Yeah, it was like 11:30.
Yeah, it took me forever to get out tonight. Not feeling it at first. I guess I'm glad I went out now.
Quick to leave, aren't they?
Fire station shot. Fire station live shot.
Did you see the shot at ambulance? I don't even think I shot that ambulance.
Yeah, I got
Oh,
both.
good.
Yeah, I got both ambulances. Wherever station 18 is pretty close.
Am I right away when we're backing out?
Yeah, I was pretty worried when I rolled up and I heard him calling for more units. I was like, I was trying to get
Yeah, I've gotten bad at it. I try not to pull on the street anymore. Too many times I've pulled on the street and actually other people show up. I was on an interstate last week and I pulled up behind an accident and I got there before the truck. He came up.
Oh, the fire engine?
He was pissed, man. Sometimes you get there before they are.
Oh, yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I've done that more times than I can count.
Don't we all?
I think they're just at like 36 in Lottie, this firehouse.
Yeah, dude, that's probably out the way. Oh well.
Now they're at Prospect and Spring Lake. Spring Lake Road and Prospect.
Alright, we through here? Don't say
Just
anything?
about.
I just said the
Okay,
fire
thank you.
station.
3-minute drive if they're having all live over there.
What's going on Spring Lake Drive?
Oh no, the fire station.
Oh.
Their fire station's 3 minutes away if they're having all live there. 36 about 12. We're here running everything over.
Dan says to let him know when Chase is done feeding back.
I'm almost done. I think I got like a couple more clips.
Cool.
Well, do you want me live again?
I'm not sure.
Just let me know when you're live again.
I think on the Gero, because he's feeding it back.
Oh yeah, they're rolling on it. They gotta cut it.
I mean, I'm talking about you said, well, let me know when you're live again, Lex Stanfield. I just wonder if he's going to take me again.
All right, I'm done.
Oh, he
feeding
didn't know the scene was completely cleared when you did that. Okay.
Here's your cable back, sir. Thank you very much.
All right, thanks.
Yes, sir.
See you at the next one.
Yep.
What
see
time
y'all.
do you call it?
Usually about now.
Ah.
Yeah. Usually about 4. So it gives me plenty of time to go to sleep. Be up by noon.
Oh my god.
Noon or 11. But, yep. Can you let them know in AM chat I'll ingest when I get home?
Yeah.
I'll ingest everything into a bit. Thank you.
Yep.
All right, I'll see y'all in the next one. Y'all have a good night.
You too. We can clear.
All right, guys, I'll give you guys an update here in just a second. All right, so fire department just left. So what this was a house fire. So we responded to the Oklahoma City Fire Department responded to a...
Put me on TV.
Put you on TV.
Put me on TV.
Oklahoma City Fire Department responded to a report of investigate smoke inside. They had cross streets on us. This is like 36 and Lottie, roughly, was the area. And the fire department arrived on scene and they located a house that had smoke coming from it. And so they had smoke coming from the house, and then they went inside, did their normal search protocols that they do when they come up to a structure with smoke coming out of it. And they went inside and located a victim, adult male victim inside the house. And they found a burning mattress inside the house. They were able to rescue the victim and get him out of the house. And he's in stable condition right now, non-life-threatening injuries, and he was transported to the hospital by EMS. They've got the fire out. It didn't spread really beyond the mattress that they had in the house. It was on fire. We got video of the mattress on fire, and then the ambulance transporting the victim, or at least loading him into the ambulance. And that's pretty much all we got on this right now. So luckily the victim's gonna be okay. They did say the house is abandoned, or it's supposed to be vacant, but there was somebody potentially squatting inside there. So they said it didn't have any electricity or anything like that inside. So that's all the information that we have on this one. So we're gonna go ahead and clear out of here. But yeah, just want to give you guys a quick update on that. So I'll have some video, I'll have a reel posted when I get home. But that's the scoop on this. That's the scoop on this. So yeah, they said that a good Samaritan called the fire in. Let me go see if it was these people. How are you guys?
Doing well. How about yourself?
Good. Were y'all the ones that called it in?
No.
Oh, y'all didn't spot it? Okay. I was just curious.
Let's say yeah. I said no. Got a call from a neighbor.
Oh, you got a call from a neighbor?
Mm-hmm.
Got you. Is it your house?
This the daycare center is.
Oh, it's the daycare center's house?
Yes.
Oh, got you.
No.
Oh, y'all just got a call because the
Yes.
smoke or whatever? Gotcha. Well, I'm glad it wasn't y'all's.
You and me both. You and me both.
Oh, I'm sorry you guys had to get woke up early.
Man.
Well, y'all have a good
out this early.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, y'all have a good rest of your day. Hopefully it's not too much longer of a day and you go home and at least get a little bit of sleep.
Man, I get home and probably get maybe another hour before I
Oh gosh.
for work.
Well, y'all take care. Y'all have a good night.
You too. Thank you.
Later, man. Yeah, I'm glad he gets a warm hospital bed at least for the remainder of the day. Hope he should be fine though. They said he should make a full recovery. Just a little bit of smoke inhalation, and minor injuries. All right, guys. Putting you guys back in here, and we're gonna get out of here. We are gonna get out of here.
I'm sorry, you're cutting out. What'd you say?
Just gotta put the camera up and then tripod up and then.
Oh, until I get there, sorry.
And then we'll get out.
or you can put us on that Mercury.
Well, thankfully that person that called it in happened to be in the area, man. That's awesome. That person was in the area, and they honestly, the fire department said it too. They likely saved that guy's life. The firefighter that talked to us said that if it had been any longer, the guy probably would have been in bad shape. So, luckily, that person saved this guy's life. That's pretty awesome. And hopefully this guy will get some resources. He went to the hospital, so hopefully he'll get some resources. And they'll get him plugged in. And he'll get the help that he needs, hopefully. This is a very common occurrence in this side of town. Fires like this, especially on these cold nights, man. Especially on these cold nights. The homeless people the unhoused they'll start fires inside the house, trying to stay warm. Now this one, they don't know how this one started. Could have been a warming fire. Well, thank you, Grumpy. I appreciate it. It's good to have you in here for a little bit. It's good to see you again. Haven't been seeing much of you, but always glad to have you. Always welcome here. And yeah, have a good rest of your day, Grumpy. But yeah, so this happens quite often though. They'll have fires or something inside the house, or smoking or something like that inside the house, and a fire will start. Yeah. But again, he didn't know how it started. They weren't exactly sure, but the guy's, again, victim was transported to the hospital. Non-life-threatening injury, stable condition, and yeah, that's the good news for sure. I'm glad that, like I said, I'm glad that they were able to rescue this guy. I told the fire department, great grab, good job. Thank you for saving the guy. So, like I always say, we appreciate our first responders here. If you're a first responder out there watching, we appreciate all that you do for the community and all that you guys do to keep everybody safe.
2497.
But we are getting close to the end of our night here. I'll keep the live up though for a little bit longer, because you never know, we might come across something crazy on the way back on our route home. You just never know. So I'm gonna keep the live up. I'm gonna even take the long way home, even though I'm ready to get home, because I got a few things I have to do before I even get to go to sleep, like cut our reel. I gotta cut the reel still. So yeah, I got some stuff I gotta do. And it's still gonna feed video. So yeah. Long night from not that long. I'll have plenty of time to go to sleep. Well, thank you. Yeah, I'll try and get home safe. Again, those of you that are getting ready to go to bed, it was good having you in here tonight. I appreciate everybody hanging out for a little bit. What do we got? We got some action up here. Uh-oh. We're going to check out these police lights real quick. We got lights. I'm going to go check this out. I bet this is nothing, because I haven't heard anything on the radio. You never know. This is our next story. We're going to go check out these lights.
You get 235 to 3 Baker 120.
Thank you, Dave. Appreciate it, man. It was good having you in here again. Good to see you, man. Have a good rest of your day. We're gonna check this out though and see what this is up here. It does look like actually multiple police cars. I wonder if it's the Mercedes from earlier. They get into. We never heard them talking about it anymore, but there's a shit ton of cops here. I don't know if it's a shitload actually. I think it's just a few. Looks like it was just a traffic stop. Just 4 units.
Traffic on.
I don't think this is going to end up being anything. We're only going to stay here for a minute or two. So I don't even know that I saw a supervisor, but there's 4 squad cars, it looks like. Looks like 4 squad cars. So I don't know what it is. Okay. Yeah, I just saw the lights on my way home.
Basically training some officers. There was a guy, a couple people on a moped. I guess it's illegal to ride a moped down the street. And so they pulled him over and they brought some other people up and they're just training.
Okay. Yeah, I saw a bunch of lights, so I didn't know what the heck was going on. All right, man. Thank you. So yeah, this is nothing. It's just a simple traffic stop. They were doing some training and all that stuff, so getting the officers some reps in. Just getting the officers some reps in, and I'm sure these guys will be cleared up here in a minute. That's why they had so many cars.
It's a blue Honda Civic.
Some new officers, new faces for the department. And they're just getting in some training hours and stuff. They have like 6 months or something like that. They might even be longer, I don't know. A lot of cities are longer now, but they have like 6 month training period in the streets. They're assigned to, for those of you who don't really kind of know aren't familiar with how like the police work and stuff like that, they have a period called field training. And basically, during field training, they have just a lot of different. In the academy, they get a lot of different scenario-based training and stuff like that. And then when they get out on the streets, they have about a 6 to 8 month period. Some places are even longer than that. They have them on training with a senior officer. It could be a supervisor sometimes. In some cities, it's a supervisor. And sometimes it's just an officer that could have maybe 2 to 5 years on, depending on the size of the city. But they have someone who's been an officer for a long time, for a while, and knows how things work.
56 Southwest 1015 to headquarters for the mail.
And they partner up with them, and they basically show them the ropes of how to be a cop. And that's what these guys are doing, basically. Showing them the ropes.
Charlie 62 Spring Lake, can you kick around a cat, please?
Showing them the ropes, showing them how to do things the right way. of good stuff. I don't know why I went this way. I guess we'll just take 36th Street. Or actually, I don't want to take 36. We're going to spin around again. Go back to 23rd because it would take even longer to go up 36. Poor moped driver gets stopped on taser training today. I don't think it was taser training because we would have heard him request a supervisor, and I didn't see a supervisor out there because they would have to complete use of force and all that if they use a taser. Anytime they use a tool, I think they have to fill out use of force. Probably just training them though on how to talk to people and that kind of stuff. Or how to, I mean, you never know. They could have been also training them on how to investigate whether or not somebody has illegal things on them or something like that. Not saying those people had anything on them, but somebody riding a moped at night, or they could have suspected something else, or honestly, they may have just been teaching them how to do a traffic stop safely. There's a lot of reasons why they would train them, or to allow them to experience it. Or maybe it's just to teach them the code, whatever the code's called. Whatever the code is for, like, traffic violations and stuff. Because a moped stop's, like, not really... It's a little bit out of the ordinary, I guess you could say. Not something they get every night. So they're probably teaching them, like, oh, well, this is what you look for on a moped. Is it street legal? Is it not street legal? All that kind of thing. There's a lot of stuff they have to learn in a short amount of time. They have to learn laws. They have to learn how to talk to people, how to act, how to recognize when something's dangerous. It's just a lot of stuff those guys have to learn, man. A lot of stuff they have to learn. Yeah, yet another, like I said, another check spoke inside that we got something on. We've been having good luck with those, so I'm going to keep... Sometimes they're nothing, sometimes they're something. You just never know, and if it's close within... I mean, if it's like 30 minutes away, yeah, we're not going to go check it. But if it's within 10, 15 minutes, yeah, I'm going to go check it, because... If it ends up being a fire, if it ends up actually being a fire like this kind of was, contents fire, but if it ends up being a fire, you're at least close by when the fire, you're closer than you would be if they drop a full house fire on it. Because by the time the first engine gets there, they're going to start getting water on it as quickly as they can. And y'all saw, I mean, the guy was pulling hose line already. They already had a line stretched. They were just waiting for the guy to fire up the pumps when we pulled up. So, and then if it's something in the area, sometimes it'll take them a minute to find it. So yeah, just that's how you get flames. Let's go into the small calls. That's how you get the big story. Kind of like our burglary the other night. Ended up being a great story that we got. That's how you get the good stuff. You gotta show up to the small stuff to get the good stuff. Not always handed the like massive fire that burns for 3 hours. We've only, I think, had one of those on the whole stream. Still got to get the video up for that grass fire we covered a few weeks ago. I think that might have been the night I was live on TikTok. Stuff though, we got a good story. It actually had a happy ending. The guys only had minor injuries, or not a happy ending necessarily, but it had a good outcome. The guy sounds like he'll be all right. That's the good news. So again, hats off to Oklahoma City Fire Department. Rescuing this guy from the house. Rescued that guy from the house. They showed up, got him out of the house, and yeah.
I-40 eastbound just MLK with iPhone crash detection under Brooklyn.
Okay.
Getting home too late. No, I'm getting home too late. Just a little bit late.
There's going to be a pickup and a passenger car on the outside shoulder.
But you know what? I think we made it. We almost made it now. 3 hours. So I think we only really lost about an hour of our normal live stream time. But to be honest with you, not a lot of stuff actually happened tonight. Didn't miss anything really. run low.
Southwest, my radio is going to be off. I'm in the Anton Plaza. Find out what time that fire came out too. Okay, thank you. I can't believe it's already been an hour. I guess we were there for about 30 minutes, and then we've kind of messed around for about the last 30 too. Drops down to 35 miles an hour right here. It's so weird that it drops off. But I guess you're getting pretty close to downtown Edmond here. They don't want people hauling butt through here when they got like scooters and stuff riding all over downtown. Even though downtown Edmond's not very busy.
At 1700 through 1998, East I-40 Highway eastbound. Time out, 4:45.
Why did that not come through my radio?
Okay, CFT. Scan.
I never heard that go through my radio. Interesting. Only went through one of the radios. Oh boy. Oh, man. All right, I gotta look for cheap gas real quick.
Charlie 58.
Looks like Derek's still out.
Go ahead.
He got 2 million likes tonight on his live stream.
I'm sorry, 522 to DDQ. You just have 1,800 blocks of East Side 40.
All right, Kat, appreciate it, man. Thank you for watching tonight. It was good to see you in here tonight. I hope you have a good rest of your day, man. Oh, yeah. All right, guys. Well, it's been fun tonight. Thank you for watching, guys. Good night, Hensley. It was good to see you, man. I appreciate everybody watching tonight. We had made it 3 hours finally, so we made it the full 3 tonight. I didn't think we would. I thought we'd be short, about 30 minutes, but nope, we made it the full 3. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for all the super chats tonight. Greatly appreciate the super chats.
Engine 35. Respond to automatic fire alarm.
And all the likes on the live stream. Got 131.
447.
Got 131 likes on the live stream tonight. So thank you very much for all of the likes. Sorry, I was trying to listen to that and see what's going on. Thank you so much for all the likes. And if you did not like the video or live stream already, make sure to hit that like button on your way out. I would greatly appreciate that. That is one of the best ways you can help to support the channel and help get this video in front of as many people as we can get it in front of. Damn it. Hang on.
B1014 was a female from this location. It's 12 from Pelham.
But yeah, your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. It means a lot that you guys choose to spend your time hanging out with us here on 405 Live News. If you have not already, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you get notified when we do go live, because we go live sometimes outside our normal live streaming schedule. We are live typically Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays for sure. Tuesday nights, Friday nights, and Saturday nights for sure. And then sometimes other nights during the week if I feel like going out. Or if I miss a night, I'll go out and I'll make up for it. Nights like tonight, I missed Tuesday night, so I came out tonight and ended up being a pretty good night. Tried to get on a vehicle pursuit, didn't end up happening. Off to a slow start, but ended the night with a good story. Again, I'm glad the guy is okay. And hats off to the men and women of the Oklahoma City Fire Department who made that rescue tonight. Went in there, got that guy out, saved the guy's life. It's true heroes right there. I know they don't want to be called a hero. They don't like being called a hero, but that's exactly what they are. They are heroes, and we appreciate everything that they do for the community. Sorry, I'm just trying to get my last chat queued up before I hit stop, because it'll go away if I don't. But thank you guys again so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I may be live again tonight, Thursday night. There's a possibility of it. We will see. And what? Damn, that's sad. But yeah, there's a possibility we go live. If we don't go live Thursday night, we will be live for our normal Friday night live right here on YouTube. And Saturday night as well, we will be live. It doesn't look like I have anything going on in my schedule that would prevent me from going live this weekend. So we should be in business for normally scheduled live streams this weekend. So everybody have a good night, good rest of your day. And I will see all of you guys in the next live stream. Thanks again so much for watching 405 Live News. where we track down all the crazy breaking news overnight here in Oklahoma City. And I'll see you guys all in the next live stream. Make sure, again, hit that notification bell, hit that subscribe button so you get notified when... I said that backwards. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you get notified when we go live. Until next time, guys, everybody have a great night and be safe. Later.